What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Brew Africana, coming to you all with a tarot reading. Go ahead and like and subscribe because we're getting right into this. Check out the merch when you get a chance to because we also have merch now. Y'all, this first part is for Jennifer Aniston. See, she really didn't have to do anything except sit back and laugh. Well, maybe not sit back and laugh because it's not cool to laugh at people when they are going through for real. But she really didn't have to do sit back and file her nails or move on with her life after Angelina stole her husband. Jennifer Aniston used to be married to Brad Pitt, as we know, and Angelina came along during the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith and broke these people' marriage up. And I know y'all gonna be like, well, it takes two to tango. He the one that knew that he was married, blah, blah, blah. But I want to tell y'all something. Angelina used witchcraft to break their marriage up. And yes, the shit worked, but was it worth it in the end? See, now Angelina is going through all of the shit that Brad may have been over there putting Jennifer Aniston through. Or maybe she wasn't being put through anything. The fact that Angelina used a breakup spell on them and destroyed their marriage or helped destroy it is her karma. See, Jennifer Aniston didn't have to sit back and do anything but move on with her life. She didn't have to exact revenge. She didn't have to shit on Angelina. She didn't have to do nothing. And that is a ha-ha to every woman who lays with a married man. Because look at Angelina now, in turmoil, honey. Looking a mess, losing weight, looking like a little stick person running around here, being a Karen in that Queen of Cups stance, in her feelings, hurt because Brad done left her the fuck alone. She thought for sure she had him, honey. Her ego led her to believe that it was okay to cheat with this woman's husband and it was okay to destroy their relationship. Meanwhile, in the Nine of Cups stand, she didn't think that he was going to do that. I'm sorry, Nine of Wands stand. She didn't think that he was going to do that to her. So when their shit began to hit the fan and she began to meet those demons that Brad Pitt had that he had hidden from her, she started feeling like she was betrayed. She seeing him move on and shit and be a normal human being and still be liked by people. Angelina don't like that people are still fucking with Brad. It was a thing of if I can't have you, nobody else can. So she decides she's going to use social media to tear him down. She's seeing him move on and fuck with other women and she don't like that. She feels like he was supposed to be hers. So whatever energy she had that were putting her as a good person, people see through it. People pretty much know Angelina Jolie is a snake and she's not to be trusted. She is unlikable in Hollywood now. She's not taking care of herself. People assume that she's on drugs, but I feel like she's starving herself. She isn't the person that she represented herself to be. And I know Geminis tend to have two faces, but hers is a little bit different. She's now not able to move around in the industry. I don't know what she did or what she called herself doing to Brad Pitt, but she shot herself in the foot. She clipped her own wings. Meanwhile, Brad Pitt is like, yeah, look, do you, honey, because I'm outside. He's dating, he's catching him roles every now and again, and people are still looking at him as Brad Pitt, the Brad Pitt that he once was. So he's not concerned about it. He still has his stance in Hollywood, and I'm not saying that he's not an asshole because he's definitely doing some asshole things with that King of Cups energy showing up, but he's still a likable person. In fact, people like him better now that he's not with Angelina Jolie. Maybe it was a thing of people feeling like she influenced his behaviors, or because people generally have never liked Angelina. They're like, it's cool that he's moved on. And Angelina is in her feelings because of who he's pouring energy into now before y'all try to cut my motherfucking head off. Let me explain what I'm about to say. Angelina is upset about the women that Brad Pitt is around, and it has nothing to do with her children. She's trying to use her children, but that's not it. I fully believe Angelina is just like her father, John Boyd. She does not like that Brad Pitt kind of has this small affinity towards dating black women. Not only black women, he dates dark skinned black women. I feel like Angelina has a problem with that. Of course, she has a black daughter, but that means nothing. She's coming in as the Queen of Swords stance like, yo, you supposed to go get a white woman or you supposed to be single. What are you doing with these women? But Brad Pitt ain't trying to hear her, honey. He out here trying to get his rainbow swirl on. I mean, he was dating black women anyway prior to being with Jennifer Aniston. And like I said, Angelina is trying to use her children to maybe rope him back in. But he like, look, we're not a family anymore. I've done my job as a father. I've gotten them out of high school, all of them except for Vivian. She's like 16. Vivian and Knox are like 16. But he like, the kids is grown, honey. There is no more energy being put forward in you talking about what the kids need or what I need to do for the kids. I mean, does he do for his children? Yeah. But he may be being a bit of a piece of shit in that aspect. He may only do exactly what they need because he feels like, yo, these kids are fucking grown. I no longer have a responsibility to them to that extent. And he's right. But it's a problem when it comes to maybe his involvement with the other children that Angelina is having an issue with, the youngest twins, because she wants him to be involved with her. And he's not really necessarily buying off into her bullshit when it comes to the kids. Because the only two that are productive are Zahara and Shiloh. They are the only ones that are seeming to be doing anything that is worth mentioning in his eyes. And I know you're like, all of them are his kids and he shouldn't do that. But the other four kids are fucking insufferable. They are kind of badass kids. They're not doing anything. They are relying on the fact that their mother and father are really rich and they don't have to do anything if they don't want to. And Angelina is like a man in this type of behavior. And even when people complain about their behavior, Angelina seems to fight people on it. She takes up for the fact that these children lack personality and have no real talent outside of the fact that they tout the flag that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are their parents. Brad Pitt doesn't like that behavior. He wants them to develop into, I guess, normal little human beings. But Angelina ain't for that, and she's using the kids against him. But we'll see how this turns out, y'all. It ain't about that villa. It's about that vagina that Brad is getting that Angelina is pissed off about. All right, y'all.